some like overdub or something.
Okay, here we go. Alright, ready?
Yes.
Hello there. We're here with Symbolico. Gonna ask him some questions before his show at Create Culture tonight.
Mm?
What is your name?
My name is...
Oh, no, we gotta stop.
I don't know my name.
Alright.
Say my name, bitch.
Hi, greetings. We're here with Symbolico. He's playing tonight in Austin, Texas at Create Culture.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna ask him a few questions about production and life and Symbolico and...
Yes, please do.
So, what DAW do you use?
I currently use Cubase. Cubase 8, I just recently moved to Cubase 9. I really love it. I'm doing it from using this program for, I think, 10 years almost.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm really satisfied by it.
What are the aspects of it that make it good for you?
I like the level of accuracy that I can get with it. I can really get to like accuracy of 0.1 changes, you know. It's really accurate. This is what I like about it. It gives me the ability to flow and be accurate with what I do. Be precise.
And do you also work in Ableton and other DAWs?
Yeah, for fun.
From time to
for
time?
fun, yes.
But all your music is done in Cubase?
Yeah, mostly yes, on Cubase.
Okay, we're going to go to some questions from the thread. What's one piece of advice you wish someone had given you when you were first starting out producing?
Only one? I can make a list of them. But
Well, let's do the list.
Yeah, if I would need to choose the most important one, I would choose don't compromise on the sound sources. If there is a sound that you're not sure about it, leave it. Don't use it. Stick only with the sounds that you're sure about them 100%. If there is a problem, I guess it wasn't meant to be. You know, you want to be confident with what you do 100%. So I had to pass through a lot till I realized it again and again, and today I'm like, if a sound doesn't meet my needs, I'm like saying goodbye.
On to the next.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is your favorite VST for sound design?
So my baby synth is a silent one by Linear Digital. It's like one of the first digital synths I used since I began to work on Cubase. I searched this virtual analog type of synthesizer and I really loved it. Many of the known sounds from my music are actually families of sounds that each one has a name, which I created mostly on Silent One, and it's with me, you know, they're with me every time. Yeah.
What's your favorite mix plugin or effect plugin? Or what's most essential to your process?
I use a lot of warmers such as PSP, a series of PSP warming tapes. I use transient shapers, many kinds, not one specifically. I really love the FabFilter series, especially the Saturn, the distortion.
Yeah.
Really love it. There are so many things you can do with it, and it has a ceiling options, so it like compresses everything you do.
Multi-band.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
The elements in your music are so warm and rich and full. It's it's impressive. It's very good.
Thank you.
All right. Where do you source your samples? Like real world samples? Do you use Contact or do you record real world sounds or?
Yes, all of them.
All of them?
Yeah, I have many Contacts instruments that I really like. If I need like a piano and I can afford myself to really record a real piano right now, so yeah, I will get like a good sample-based piano through Contact and things like this. Yeah.
And so what does your creative process look like? You know, when you sit down to write a song, you know, is there sound design sessions before, or do you just dive in? Do you wait for inspiration, or do you just sit down and go to work?
It's a good question, because each time it's different, you know. But I think that the main idea is it's not being done on the computer. The main idea is a lot of thinking I do with myself. I try to develop a picture in my mind, a vision, which is built by an emotion and a message. If I feel an emotion and if I know the message So it's really kind of helped me to know exactly which sounds do I need to look for, and I think that's the magical part, you know. After this, I'm just like need to do the job, you know, just connect the dots, you know. But the most important and the most difficult one is actually to develop a good vision in my mind, with a feeling and a message, you know.
Alright, more questions from the internet. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Who asked this question?
This is John.
John.
Emerson.
Okay, John. I don't know what to answer you, but I guess I will fight one horse
sized duck.
Yeah, I think I find it easier. I think it will be easier for me. But thank you, John, for this lovely question. Thank you.
What festivals have you performed at recently, or what are some of your favorites that you've performed at?
There are two main festivals I really enjoyed taking part in. One of them was last year in Symbiosis events. It was really nice, really big, a lot of crowd, different types of crowds. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, definitely big up for Symbiosis. And another cool festival I played a few years ago was Hadra Festival in France. It was in 2014. Also, it was like 15K people. It was really nice.
What was the name of it?
Hadra. Hadra Festival. Yeah, I'm gonna perform there again this September, so I'm really looking forward to this one.
That's in France?
Yes, that's in France, South France.
How would you compare the outdoor music scene in Israel compared to the States?
Oh, it's like comparing bacon with doner kebabs, you know, it's a totally different thing. I really like the cool people here in the States. Everything is like gangstery and cool, everyone are like funny, you know. In Israel, people are also cool and gangstery, but it comes from a different way. It comes from the ground, from the earth, from the roots, you know. Like, especially because the scene in Israel is mostly psytrance scene. So psytrance music is, I find it a bit more organic sometimes, like more connected to the roots, the event itself. Like people are less not putting a lot of things on their body, but painting their body, you know, like with sand and natural colors. So something feels like a bit more rooted. But yeah, every time I like imagine both of the crowds together, it would be like one hell of a party, you know? Yeah.
And so globally, psytrance is much bigger than bass music.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the States, obviously, bass music is much bigger than psytrance.
Yeah.
I think the States are catching on, though.
Yeah, definitely.
It's getting there.
Definitely. Yeah.
What is your favorite thing to dip in your hummus? Your famed hummus. They tell stories about it in the streets.
Wow. So hard to put it in words, you know. We're talking about tastes here, and the most incredible tastes in the world. How can you like sums it up in words, you know? But I guess if I will have to say, like, usually we eat it with pita bread, you know, like obviously. But I could dip it also with pickles and onions and other stuff like that, but mostly pita bread. But when the hummus is really good, man, you don't need even a pita bread. You just take a spoon and you eat, and you like don't believe it. The taste. You know?
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
A final question. What does your name mean? How did you come up with your name, and what does it mean to you? And just talk a little bit about that for us.
Stage name, you mean?
Symbolico.
Symbolico. Yes. So yeah, it has like many meanings. The name Symbolico came to me together with the logo, the spiral hand. It reminded me many things, many insights. One of them was, it's all in your hand. If you want to do something, do it. It's all in your hand. Eventually, ultimately, it's in your hand, so do it. This is one meaning. The other meaning was the spiral hand, the symbol. It is supposed to take you into a place in which you observe your life from outside and see it like a story, with the ups and the downs, with the the good guys and the bad guys, and help you see it as it is, you know. And for me, this is like the main reason why symbols and symbolic things that happen to you in your life kind of connected with the symbol of the spiral hand, and this is how I like got to the name Symbolico, because it's like, yeah, it's like looking at your life from outside and see how everything is so symbolic, you know, everything happens so exactly, even though sometimes we get lost in the story, you know, but still, when you get outside, you look at it from outside, you see, no, it's perfectly done, written by you, the author of your life.
The author of your life.
Yeah, definitely.
Your last album was incredible. Definitely one of our favorite albums to come out this year, and it's just so rich and full, and the elements, just fewer elements in the song than a lot of bass music, just like more precise and full. And I would advise anybody to go check it out if you haven't.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to the show tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
See some capoeira moves now.
Yeah, why not?